back into Flow Hockey, Lumberjacks Hockey Network, presented by Lakeside Surfaces. Ezra Janello along with you, Muskegon in the gold, Cedar Rapids in the white. 2025 Clark Cup Playoffs, game number 1. The 4th-seeded Lumberjacks, the 5th-seeded Rough Riders. We're underway. Welcome to the postseason. Toll. D-to-D with Barrett Dexheimer, back to the offensive zone, dropped off Galenic, holds back door, fired on, but turned aside by Rios. Cedar Rapids, some last minute changes to how they're set up, but everybody on the inside. It's won by Klee. Galenic fires, he scores! Jack Galenic opens the scoring in the postseason, and the Lumberjacks, they take a 1-0 lead. Ajibi, the first one on it, met by Nestrasil. Voslov behind the net for McLaughlin. Taken away by Astapovic. Ajibi fires and scores! Amin Ajibi gets the Rough Riders on the board. Third period of game 1, and it's tied 1-1. Behind the net, Ryouts taken away. Nestrasil in front, fired on, big save, rebound, they score! It's Voslov, Nestrasil. A great forecheck took it away from the netminder, and the Lumberjacks, they take the lead 2-1. 8 seconds to go in regulation. To the offensive zone he goes, near side, fired on, kicked away by Peck. 2 seconds on the clock, held on to by Galenic, and the Lumberjacks, they take game 1 by a score of 2-1.
Rough man of the day, found a way to bring value on the kill. A couple big shot blocks in the second. Step Good stuff.
Let's finish it tomorrow, boys.
Yeah!
In by Ivan Rapkin, comes out to Lawrence. Lawrence fires and scores! Tied to Lawrence, his first Clark Cup playoff goal. Here comes Christ, he sends it in, and Blaricom chases far side corner. MVP out for Christ, tapped on net. Riles the save, they score! Chase to Bannock. To the offensive zone with speed. Behind the defense, fired, he scores! Tied to Lawrence, coast to coast. 3-1 Lumberjacks. Here's Ajibi near side, centering attempt, fired on, still loose, they score. Back to a 1-goal game with 16:27 to go in the third. Down in front, Vandenberg the chance, rebound loose, they score! And Cedar Rapids lives to see another day. We'll have a game 3 tomorrow night at 7 p.m.
You guys gotta believe. You gotta be connected, you gotta be together in every scenario, every system, every moment and pocket of the game. You believe deep, you stay together through everything, any adversity that comes, okay? And then other than that, embrace and enjoy the moment, and then you gotta give everything. Everything you can have in your soul for 60 minutes to get the job done. Whatever it takes for white tonight. Okay, let's fight another day. Let's get a lead and go to work.
Game 3 of this best-of-3 series. The winner moves on. The loser goes home. The Lumberjacks and Rough Riders were underway. Spitznagel up top. Dexheimer on the wall. Looks to send it down low. He finds Stewart. Walks the blue line and kicks out for Toll. His shot along the ice, they score! Denny Spitznagel! Arena erection in front, the Lumberjacks, they take a 1-0 lead! The offensive zone, Jack Galenic on his forehand, behind the net, to the near side. Galenic for Stewart, fired on, they score! Drew Stewart against his former team, the Lumberjacks, they They lead 2-0. David Deputy was right out in front. He'll lead the fellas down the line. It was redirected on the doorstep again by the Lumberjacks. Met by Uveldny, shakes off the contact and wraps it around. Weird bounce off the glass, fired on, they score! David Klee capitalizes on the power play opportunity. His second point of the postseason, and the Lumberjacks, they make it a 3-0 game. Down the far side, away from Vandenberg, fired on, rebound loose, in the blue paint. Nice save by Rayo, still loose, they score! It's Xavier Bayot. Either way, it's a 4-0 Lumberjacks lead. Here we go. It's Van Blaricom and Fenton at center ice. MBB, a right-hander off the bat, knocks him down, gets one more in, but the officials come in to separate the group. Now we get another fight. It's Hiles and Radovojevic in the Lumberjack zone. Luka takes him down, and they'll make their way to the penalty boxes. On the very near side, it comes out to men's, fired on. Godziev thought about playing it, but holds on, and the Lumberjacks, they move on to the Eastern Conference semifinals to take on the Young South Phantoms starting this Saturday night.